2.
You ready to war shit up? Let me
I have opened.
Let me do this one trick, and then I'll be ready. Picked. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, it's so tough. No, that's perfect. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, for anyone wondering why I do that skip, look, this is what you're expected to do down here. Yeah, so that's why we just say no thanks to all that shit. So, Sisyphus, first of all, I love that you call it syphilis is a bug. That's hilarious. It is. It's a disease. I installed Sisyphus as a bug, but I wanted to move on to other stuff. All right, let me go ahead and get this power wash thing fired up.
I played it a little bit. It's got better dad vision. Have you seen any of this?
No, I've heard a lot of good word about soap. By the way, that was me unplugging a controller. That was not anyone viewing. Are you live, by the way?
I am.
Let me set up stream together. You don't need my microphone. I know I'm in a call. I'm trying to invite my friend Smite.
I'm being warned that 129 viewers are at risk of losing their streaks. Oh no. How do I fix your streaks, folks? Streak in.
What?
It's
What
just,
is it? Oh, what's dumb?
make a clip, save the streak.
I gotta be real. Watch streaks, I appreciate them, but whenever someone gets weird about them, even a little bit, I'm like, sorry, I have to destroy you. Oh. Sorry, I have to turn down graphic settings. This first room they put me in is making my power supply go ape shit.
That's funny.
Frame rate unlimited. Let's not do that. That would explain it. It was trying. I was like, this looks like it's trying to render at 400 frames per second because it was trying to render at 400 frames per second. That would do it. Let me turn down my sensitivity a bit.
Give me that high soap quality.
Oh, you can even change the duration of dirt vision.
Yeah, there's a couple things that are new.
Mouse sensitivity 5. All right, now we're talking. All right, so allegedly I need to find story jobs from a computer or whatever. Where's co-op live?
That's a good question.
County map. I'm seeing this. Okay. How do we? I have a mission.
Oh, there's a button in the top right that's like a little fella. That's what you click.
+1. Okay, online multiplayer. Invites are disabled in single player. Okay, stop being in single player. There we go. Great. Invite player. Smite. Should have gotten an invitation from St. Carlos Highlows.
I see a blinking number. There. Let's try that.
Oh. Oh, hello.
Nice. I did this, man. This is the demo.
Yeah.
All right, well, I got the wide mode spray, so I'm down to get in there. What's the button for dad vision, by the way?
C? No, it's Q. C is the stand in place and move the nozzle button, which is also nice.
Oh.
For the viewers
Right,
at home.
I forgot they added that. Isn't there like a rotate orientation? And let me turn this down a little bit.
R is the rotate the nozzle.
Ah, okay, and let me change game to Powerwash Simulator 2. Let me post on Blue Sky real quick.
I need some like I forgot that this has no music at all. I can play something.
I, on the other hand, will be enjoying the wet ASMR. Oh, Smite, can you accept the shared chat thing I sent you?
Yeah. I haven't gotten it, actually.
It should immediately...
Oh, there it is.
It should just auto start it. There we go. Oh, you have soap by default.
Yeah, I think it's on a cooldown. I'm not 100% sure how it works, though. I think it might be just middle mouse is soap, and you can just use it for a little while, and it has like a bar charge instead of being a purchase.
Yeah. I also have 2 different washers, and I don't know if they're any different.
There is a button somewhere. Well, tab shows you how we're doing on every part, and you can highlight those parts to really get some dad vision markers that are new. So that's something.
Nice.
And somewhere is a menu to show you all your nozzles somewhere. I don't know where it is.
Oh, there's just one of them is more general cleaning, and the red and black one is for real stubborn stuff. Oh yeah.
If you hold the 1, 2, or 3 button down, you'll be able to look at the radial menu. I don't know what the Prime Vista differences are, but
Chat was saying, Frozen Pyro was saying, urban is for stubborn stains and rust compared to the default. But since this is just generally muddy as shit, I think I'm just gonna go ham with wide open on the basic. Oh yeah. Oh wow, yeah, if you apply soap first, you can go so loosey-goosey on these.
the extender arm is on 3. We only have the short one right now, though.
Is there a ladder, stool, all that? Yes. Waste. Let's get that ladder up.
I'll hit that roof.
Love to clean a wiper blade.
I just replaced mine. I don't know. Seems better.
Yeah, just put a fresh one in. Yeah.
They kind of get a little worthless. I don't think cleaning them fixes lack of rubber or whatever's going on.
So that was probably one of the more stubborn stains that I would have wanted to pop the urban for. I wonder if this game's story is going to be as buck wild as the other Power Washers by the end of it.
Did you finish?
Did I finish the first one? Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was so good, yeah. It had a story. It had an insane story, is the other thing. Like, the end of that game involved you, like, cleaning a statue to prevent a volcano from erupting.
Atlantis was there.
Atlantis was there.
And they kidnapped all the cats in town. I don't remember why they did that.
Yeah. And the mayor was, like, constantly on the run.
That's just normal stuff.
Oh, dude. I'm shredding up the floor of this thing. I gotta say, American Horror Story is like a show that's definitely been up and down over the years. I am so excited for the podcast for Apocalypse because we're 2 episodes of the show deep, and it is already so far off the rails, it's unbelievable. Kathy Bates is an android. Spoilers, Kathy Bates is an android. It's unhinged. And yo, thank you, Artillery Salmon. Yeah, we put up an episode yesterday. I was planning on waiting an extra week, but then I ended up not being able to stream because I had HVAC stuff again. So I was like, fine, I will sit here and angrily edit a podcast. All right, I am just blasting the inside of this bad boy. I presume you're finishing the outside a little bit?
Yeah, I'm doing the undercarriage and the sides here.
Nice. Yo, there's the floor, big one.
The pacing of this is way better in co-op, just like the first game. It's just so much work to clean a playground by yourself.
Dude, for me, I think the one that turned over into like, God, this is so much more relaxed with a team it was like a Subway, I think, where you had to clean like a Subway main room and like 2 baths. That thing was so huge.
Yeah, I remember that one. It's like a carousel level.
It was like a 6-hour. Oh God, yeah, carousel took ages.
They clean every horse ass.
There's still a list of items on tab, and now you can even click a specific item, and it'll give you like Smite is doing right there, and it'll give you a marker of the thing you have pointed at, so you can see what you have not cleaned. It'll highlight where you need to be looking. But for me, for now, there is just still plenty of very, very obvious stuff.
Yeah, it got a little weird when you're doing like James Bond super drill parts and they're asking for like the NASA satellite dish area number 6 and don't have any idea what that means, so I think that marker will be good for that stuff.
Okay, I think. Okay, I think inside is good. There's the one on that side. There. Can I like pull this thing down? I don't know. Okay, what do we have left?
That's a good question.
Tiny bit of bumper, it would seem. Where? Tiny bit here. This thing wants to be cleaned more, but I just don't see anything on it unless I can like pull it down or something.
Hit him with the main angry full blaster, but I don't know where exactly we need to hit it.
It's this thing allegedly. I just don't know if I'm supposed to like pull it down or something. Bumper. Truck lower side. Oh, okay, they're all being tracked right now. I see.
The truck lower side on the right is the one that's fucked up. Somehow. Okay, got that one.
Roller shutter door and roller shutter. Yeah, it's all this stuff here. I just like. There was a tiny little crevice inside. Okay. So roller shutter rail, which I think is just the this. Oh,
Nice.
Folks, the Blowjob Brothers are at it again. Blowjob Brothers and Co. We're here to do it fast.
Time lapse is always good. Hey, 20 bucks.
Hell yeah, brother. 20 more dollars than I had when I started. Okay. I guess we just career mode blasted through.
Yeah, let me look at the shot. I think we can change our outfits and stuff. But there might be some upgrades. They're probably expensive though.
Yeah, if you hit escape, that's where all the menu or the buyable stuff is on the left.
They have this surface cleaner now. That's new, and that's 200 bucks. We can get that if you want it. I've never seen that before. I'll buy it.
I think I'm probably gonna get the heads for my Prima Vista or whatever. I think I'm gonna get the big extendo arm and the turbo nozzle. How do I equip the extendo arm? There we go. Long.
I don't know how to get the new thing I just bought. Where's it at? What the?
Probably hold 1, 2, or 3, depending on what part it is.
Yeah, it's on the urban, but I don't see it. I'm looking for the disc washer.
I think that's like an alternative head, so that might be where like the soap nozzle and stuff is. Well, the good news is soap is so much better now than it used to be that I'm like busting a nut all over this thing.
Oh, you know what? I don't actually have the thing that it attaches to. That's why. I need to buy that first. So we don't have anywhere near enough money for that. We'll use the dishwasher some other day.
In good news, I have already soaped it up big style on the main thing, so I have a feeling this is going to be pretty close to clean very fast. Wow, they made soap goated. Holy shit, they made soap so much better. Jesus Christ. This turns a garbo washer into quite functional. Finally, the buff to soap we've all been waiting for, unironically, for like 7 patches in a row. All right, now to pull out the precise one and start smoking the tiny little bits. Bada bing. Oh yeah, we're probably gonna get the other side. Oh yeah.
Somehow soaped up got on here. Who did this? It's always the mystery. What happened? I accepted the first game's plot where volcanoes kept erupting, and that probably would get slid under there. That sounded right.
Are these not? I don't think it's good.
This floor over here is not done.
Oh, there's a little bit. There's a segment left. I see.
Oh, fuck.
Fries. Oh. Is that good? Oh shit! It's covered in shit!
Oh, man.
Yeah! Alright, I'm gonna start. Oh, I'm actually very low on soap, I think. Actually, no, my soap meter is going up. Why? What?
Is your soap overheating?
But maybe that's how it works, is like as you use it, it fills up until you can't use it anymore? That or we're just going so fast on game actions that I'm refilling it faster than I'm burning it.
What's up, Zillwater?
Oh, okay. Well, I think I've soaped as much as I'm allowed to.
Yeah, me too, apparently.
Well,
It seems like it reset. Now you can soap again.
There might just be like a maximum amount of deployed soap at one time, and we hit it. Damn, okay, that first soap pass.
That was good.
Oh, did pretty good, yeah. Oh, the meter is weird. Even if you have 100, it fills up in a weird way. Okay.
Deceptive soap.
Sounds like a Hearthstone streamer's name.
Deceptive soap's arcade pit.
Yeah. Deceptive soap also has like a big, that one time you said, lump of flesh. Like, I could see that with soap.
There's so many lumps of flesh in that stupid game. It's so many lumps of flesh from every enemy you kill. It's supposed to be exciting, I think, that you found a lump of flesh.
Wow, that you love to see it. You love to hear it go bing bong bling bong. That's what we do it for.
Door light and poster.
Yeah, give me a boost. Nice.
This thing.
Poster frame. Ah. Did the door open? Can we go inside now?
Oh, shit.
Yippee! It's a toilet. Hope you're ready to clean shit, washer boy. I am. This is sick. The fact that they have multiple, like, evolving stages now is so fun. I unironically love that. Because that was something they did for, like, some of the very, very late game levels in Powerwash Simulator 1. So the fact that they're, like, starting with those is a lot of fun.
Get to turn on the Ferris wheel to clean every chair in it. That was a lot of work. And I tended to jump right off of the whole thing.
Oh yeah, the number of times I fell off that Ferris wheel, you buddy.
Raised toilet seat.
Is it good?
Yeah, I did it.
Check your text for this level. Oh, can I like look at my texts? Welcome to the town of Detergento, where the past meets the future to manifest a present that we can all live with. A thing happened to us the other day when I asked my colleague to do a deep dive inventory into our public facilities. We found schematics for a revolutionary convenience installed in 2003, but it was almost immediately forgotten about and assumed to be a bench. The whole thing is just pure Detergento. And I think they said something about the fire chief and all that, but that does not seem to be in my logs. Apparently the fire chief was up to some crap.
You can lower that bench on the left too, I think.
Added a someone added a restroom expansion. What a crock of shit. I'm glad it still looks so cool watching someone else do it. Kind of wiggling around. Secret shitter. Oh, text you to say the fire chief's dog was missing just like Ulysses was missing, but then 5 seconds later says, oh, they found him. Okay. Ooh. Oh, can I not put this in here? Guess not. So stoked to play this game. First one was awesome. Yeah, I agree. I think this game was really, really good. And I know Smite really likes this game because you made it your game of the year, right?
It was. Maybe that's why I got a key. Thanks for the key, by the way, Devs.
Yeah. Thank you to the devs. Yeah.
Hey, this is just more features, Powerwash. Probably runs better.
Yeah. It feels smoother. It reminds me of, I mean, Powerwash Simulator was a game that you and I both enjoyed a lot, like right when it came out. And then it just kept getting better. Like every 3 months we would come back and the game was notably better than it was before, which was incredible because it was already quite good.
Yeah, that was awesome. The waggling without moving your mouse is a good feature.
So big.
I'm using it right now.
Yeah. Oh, for broadcasting, it's a must because it lets me not have the screen constantly shaking back and forth. Really?
Ready for this?
There's something.
Oh, it's clean.
Oh yeah, I already did that one. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
There's something in this that we're not seeing, I think. Oh, there's a little tiny bit back here. Oh, there's a little schmutz on the rail. Air conditioning unit. Where do you have dirt still? In the fins.
This wall.
I see it. There it is. Ayy.
It's a big pop
Oh,
up.
nice. I like that it cuts to inside. That's fun. Nice. Oh yeah. Campsite, baby. It's time to clean up the campsite where you get killed in Phasmophobia. Didn't the first game have free aim? If you mean this, where you can look around without turning the camera, that was added in. The game was very, very bare bones when it released for what it's worth. Not like in a derogatory way or anything. It just They made the first ever Powerwash Simulator. You know, they were working from square one. Yeah, those are really nice, and the fact that you can see the icon like through walls, I think, is really important. Because in the first game, you could do that where it would tag specific parts, but all it would do is make them like light up orange, which, as Smite was talking about earlier, with some of them like the rover and stuff, it would be like Blingus coil number 17, and you would press it and it would be flashing, but it was the size of a thumbtack, and you would never see it in 1,000 years, even when it was blinking.
I'm sure it's important. I'm sure the craft wouldn't work without it. But
oh yeah, it's a spacecraft, so probably. Good. I'm glad they added in idle animations. I would love to see them add in like the 1 in 128 Call of Duty reload animations, where like puts in the clip upside down or something, or like throws it in the air and catches it with a gun, all that shit. I'm gonna blast the trim. Oh no, all of your soap despawned.
Yeah, what's up with that? I'm sure it's still here, right?
I don't know.
It looks like it is still working. It's just invisible.
Yeah. It just went invisible. Yo, Machine Maranas. It's true. This is the game. If you want to have all of the joy of cleaning, but without the, like, you know, real physical effort of cleaning, great news. Also, I will have to stand up to get a grocery delivery at some point in the next hour, but it'll be like 2 minutes.
I power washed my garage. It was fun, but not as fun as cleaning this garage.
Dude, yeah. I think the big thing for me with power washers that I always find unpleasant when I have to use them is just like how wet everything gets, which makes sense. You know, you're blasting water at shit as hard as you can, but also water, so much water, water everywhere. Is this what they call glamping? It's gonna be. It's gonna be once we're done with it. Gonna paint this thing red. Oh, nice. Nice. The roof is sloped enough you can just double jump up here.
Soap is not working at the moment. There it goes.
Glamping sounds like a Pokemon. Yeah, if they made like a coughing evolution that was just like a rich person pretending to camp. Hell yeah, we're getting some bears. We're getting some 3 bears eating porridge in the texts. Oh, Goldilocks, always eating bear porridge.
That bear week was just a month or 2 ago.
Oh,
Did you enjoy the salmon run?
no.
Damn. Tuned in for a little bit.
There was a bear. There was a bear week.
Yeah.
Me? The only bear-related event I really think about is the fat bear competition, where people vote for who's the fattest bear, who's gonna succeed. Yeah, Fat Bear Week kicks ass. Oh, that's what you're talking about, is Fat Bear Week. Okay, yeah. I did not catch the votes this year. This year, a bear with a broken jaw won. That's incredible. That's a tale of triumph is what that is. All right, well, I feel like we blasted this thing. I'm gonna clean this wood. I'm on the axe duty.
It's all soaked up.
Hell yeah, dude. Love to hear 25 bling blongs back to back. Now everyone gets to enjoy the reason that I... Oh. Didn't like something about the shaders. Oh. Is it... Something about the reflection on this glass my power supply hates.
That's an interesting noise.
Oh, the power supply telling me there's too much power being drawn? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lovely. It's worth it because it means if power goes out, my computer doesn't turn off right away, you know? And then also that, like, if there's a massive power surge or whatever, my computer truly, deeply will not give a shit.
Yeah. I need one of those.
Yeah, they're nice. It's also good for, sometimes I was having like little tiny power flickers that weren't enough to turn off my computer, but they were enough to make my modem restart, or my gateway, or whatever you want to call it. So I just needed to have a power supply for that. So if I lost power for a 1/10 of a second, it didn't then take me offline for 5 real life minutes while Comcast reconnected their shit. Thought it was a weird feature of your PSU. No, I have an external battery backup because it is a good thing to have, especially if you're like a professional who relies on computer. Because again, there could be like an electrical surge enough to take out like a small micronation in my neighborhood, and it would not care. At worst, that would blow up, and my computer would be fine. Here's the reason.
I was wondering if you could keep your internet online during a big blackout for a couple minutes.
I mean, assuming that's the only reason the internet is down is because the modem turned off. Yes, absolutely. If there is more to it though, and it's like, you know, cabling down or something, that's obviously GG's. Yeah, I do think that's one reason I have been able to rock this particular ship of Theseus for as long as I have, is because I don't overclock and I use a power supply conditioner.
One of the things they did in this game, I think they learned the lesson pretty quick, was to divide up things like this ground here into multiple pieces instead of one giant playground chunk that takes 30 minutes.
Yes.
It's just boring as hell.
Or the other thing is, since it was a big chunk and it was percentage based on what you had and had not fully cleaned, you would end up in situations where you had not cleaned even like a full like corner of the map somewhere, and it just immediately popped off and was like, okay, you're done.
The dirt surrendered.
Yeah, the dirt has lost the will to fight. Oh, backside of you. underside of the axe, almost certainly. Oh. There's a little nook. Nook and or cranny. Oh. Oh, I take off my extension. It's like, why can't I shoot this thing? Because you're so close to it, you buffoon. Oh, man. There we go. Out of this.
So one of the mini lanterns, this one, I guess. All right.
I think the trim needs a little more somewhere. Oh, yeah. All right, they're delivering. What's up?
Shove. Get off my roof.
Okay, perfect. I realized as soon as I left. They just texted me to ask if it was okay if if they made the delivery, which is something they have never ever done before. So I ran out my front door and yelled, yes.
I shoved you off the roof, but I finished the roof.
What a crock of shit. All right, there we go. I have loaded in.
Oh, damn. Aurora Borealis.
This part of the country? I think there's some people getting mad and honking at the delivery truck, to which I say, yeah, man, they gotta do their job. All right, I'm gonna stand here on a ladder, and I'll be right back.
I shall soak. Damn, those soap cuts.
I don't think it's infinite, but it's rechargeable. So I have like a limit, some kind, where it runs out or doesn't let me put any more down at once. It's free though, free soap. That's better. Need that extension. Soap has no range at all. Yeah, it was expensive. In a game where you're trying to collect money for the upgrades, wasting it on soap, hard to sell. It probably is more efficient to use it than to waste time on stuff without it, but pretty annoying. Didn't want to participate in that much. I usually just didn't use it at all. I think it was weak at the start too, like they made it stronger to make up for that.
All right, sorry about that. That ended up taking way longer than expected because they delivered my order, and I very easily on iCheck realized they forgot roughly 7 things.
Oh man.
And so I sprinted down the street on asphalt in my socks to catch the truck and go, hey man, you forgot like 3 bags. And looked around and simply could not find them. And it's a bummer because it's like the food I actually was looking forward to was like everything that did not arrive. And another thing that was damaged. I had like a little yogurt thing that had just gotten fucking exploded over half my groceries. Usually they're quite good. This was a standout, very bad job, but that's what the request refund is for. You caught the truck? Yeah. I'm quite fast. If I need to be, I can move. The main thing that's a bummer is a couple of those things were like things that are normally like $10 that were on sale for like $3. And regrettably, they do not refund me $10 and then also give me, you know, a thing to use later. I think if they fail to fulfill a sale, you should legally get a coupon that says next time that shit's in stock, they gotta give it to you. Yeah, big and fast. I am super broken. Also, Dave, what's good? Yeah, we big warshin'. Sorry I was stepped away for a second. But yeah, I took the groceries inside, looked at them real quickly, saw something was missing within like 20 seconds of looking at it, and then just ran back down the stairs and sprinted after the truck as it drove away. And I was, yeah. The best part is the dude didn't even notice me until I fucking knocked on his window. Like, I'm a big man running up in his rear view window, and he didn't clock a goddamn thing until I physically went bump, bump, bump. Hey man, sorry to scare the shit. It was so weird too, because he like sent a text of like, hey, is it okay if I make the delivery? And I had put instructions of like, just leave the bags and ring the doorbell. It's fine, I might be working. What I'm saying is clearly someone knew, and I'm glad I gave them a little bit of a scare. That's always fun. But yeah, essentially I had ordered like 6 frozen food items and looked down and there was 1. And that was pretty clearly a tell of like, there's only 1 pizza in here instead of 6 pizzas. Something's gone wrong. Oh.
The beam is gone.
Oh, right. That's the funny special beam we made in the first game to keep the volcanoes all from going off at the same time.
It's dead.
Was that good?
Seems bad. Seems like we're all dead. Sound sucks.
Yeah, dude. I wanted those 6 pizzas. They were like thin crust too. It was like a thin crust. It was a thin crust pizza with a stuffed crust in the back. So it was like a thin and crispy pizza, which is what I generally want out of a pizza, but then also with the mozzarella sticks on the backside. I was very excited. I will not lie, I am quite sad about this. This is maybe the most sad I've been over something wildly inconsequential in a bit, but it feels nice after having to you know, get into a fist fight with the old homeowners that I still have to resolve. I still can't believe that, by the way. Of just like, hey, can you tell us what company installed the HVAC? We need to follow up on that. And then just being told, no, absolutely not. I'd be like, what? What do you mean, no? No. And then after further pressure, it was like a small company in town. Yeah, Dave, so I'm pretty sure the previous owner installed the HVAC themselves, because my HVAC unit, it turns out, was installed just fully upside down. This was a system designed to be an upflow, and it was installed as a downflow. And so I've been trying to get following up on that so I can make whoever did it fix it, you know, and pay for it. And yeah, they were very, very dodgy through and through, trying to be real shifty about it. The part that made me go from, okay, maybe they're just, you know, they don't remember and they're busy and they don't want to look into it, to fuck this person actually was, so they were like, I was like, hey, so this was installed in 2022. So like, don't give me this you can't remember shit, because like there's receipts, right? Like email exists. You can't spend $5,000 fucking dollars without there being some record of it, right? Like fuck off. And then on top of that, then they were like, oh well, it wasn't actually installed in 2022. It was like a good like 7 or 8 years before that. So here's the thing about big HVAC units, right? They have serial numbers on them, and you can look up when they came off of the manufacturing line. So unless that bitch has time travel, she's full of shit because it was made in 2022. Yeah, like it had installation date, it had all that stuff. Yeah.
Did you see the gigantic scaffold in this lift here?
Huh?
There's a huge scaffold for us to use that we can move around, but there's also this power lift that I don't know how to use yet. Nice.
There's a button on the front. That's crazy. Yeah, man, it's a huge pain in the butt. And the thing that really was a kicker, and then I promise I'll move on because I'm also sick of talking about this. So the person I had work on HVAC last time, like they weren't incredible, but they showed up reasonably. They had people come out and they were like reasonably decent at doing the job. Unfortunately, it turns out they didn't really solve the problem and the exact same problem happened again. And so I had called Juan to come out and all that, and he was like, okay, yeah, I'll be out Thursday, no problem. Or Wednesday, no problem. Wednesday comes and goes. He does not show up. I go, okay, here's the times I'll be available Friday. I am very busy Saturday. I am very busy Thursday. Here are the times I'm here Friday. He goes, okay, so sorry, I'll be out Friday. Okay, great. So I send another reminder text Friday morning of, hey, just as a reminder, you know, you're going to come out today, blah, 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 blah. Does not come out, does not show up, and then immediately goes fucking ghost mode and will not respond to any texts or calls whatsoever. Like, went from picking up his phone to just not responding to fucking anything, which, holy shit, what happened? Why can't people just be normal professionals? What did I do wrong? And, so after that, I, you know, immediately hit him with the, you know, like, I just gave him a bunch of time for it. Like, I was, like, very, very generous on this, I feel like. And then finally got someone in yesterday, someone else to come fix it. And even with that one, like, at the beginning of the day, like, early at, like, 7 a.m. or whatever, I sent him a message that was like, hey, I have someone else coming out. If you could hit me up with warranty info on the part you replaced, just so I can have more info about the board in case it's the same problem again. Spoilers, it was the same problem again. He doesn't respond to this, just full doesn't respond. I have a hell of a day. That was yesterday, and that was one of the worst days in recent memory. I was so mad. I was so fucking frustrated. After all that was done, went to hang out with my good friend Mini-Matt and play some Guilty Gear, because, like, getting mad at Guilty Gear is, like, normal, you know? Like, that's, like, normal getting mad. That's fine. That's healthy. Cussing out someone for using Pineberry, that's called the human condition, brother. While I was hanging out with Matt and we were walking over to go get some Cuban sandwiches, so after everything was done and everything was fixed, it had been over a week since Juan had contacted me, and I'm sorry, man, that's my limit for, like, I'm calling the Better Business Bureau and putting a report in, because that's insane and no one else should have to put up with that. And if you're going to act like a fucking child, I'm going to report that you act like a fucking child so that other people do not try to hire you in a timely fashion. So I'm hanging out with Matt, this, that, the other. I check and I finally get the call from the Better Business Bureau at roughly, 7:31 p.m. that, like, oh, hey, we sent a message out to the business, by the way. We reviewed it. We agree. We sent out a message. They can feel free to contact back. 3 minutes after that message is confirmed sent out, I get a message back from Juan. Sorry, man, I had a death in the family. Yeah, sure you fucking did, man. Yeah. I regret to inform you, I don't fucking believe you. I think you're an emotionally manipulative piece of shit, and I hope you fall downstairs. I hope the next job you do, you forget to turn off the 120 volts and you just give it a touch. yeah. I just didn't respond. I'm just not responding. I'm doing everything through the Better Business Bureau. I don't care. He's dead to me. Yeah. Here's the thing, right? Realistically, death happens every day, right? People die every day. I've had deaths in the family when I was like normally employed. Do you know what I did? I called my fucking boss and I said, hey, I'm not gonna be in today. My Meemaw died. I didn't just not respond for a week, including not picking up the phone, right? It's one thing if it's just text, because I can understand somebody just like picking up their phone, looking at a text, dismissing it, and then like forgetting about it. But like a phone call that you let ring out to the answering machine, come on, brother. Come on, brother. You could have picked up the phone and said, sorry, had a death in the family. So yeah, I hope nobody ever hires him again. I hope a bunch of people go think about hiring him and then look at a review and go, huh, this guy just ghosts people. I think I'll hire someone else.
Hey, nice job on the trial boy, by the way.
Thanks, man. It was pretty cool. It's like a weird fucked up bug.
Going higher.
Yeah, sis, that's really what it is it's just like having a bad thing happen to you does not absolve you of all responsibility or communication instantly. I even put in the Better Business Bureau report that if he would have just sent a, hey, I can't do it, or I'm not, you're not in my service area anymore, we ended up tightening up or something. Anything. Because it ended up with me like waiting 5 days for a response before I was like, fine, I guess he's full of shit and I'll call someone else. And that's crazy. Like, what if it was already cold, you know? Like, luckily I caught my heater going out before it got too fucking chilly in Colorado, but yeah, the kicker that made me think it was horse piss was because I always give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm a big fucking softie at the end of the day, but he said, there was it was a death in the family. So I had mentioned earlier and posted in Discord that like, I'm gonna be generous here and assume Juan died, because that's the only way this kind of behavior is acceptable for a 40-year-old man, is if he fucking died. And so then when he said he had a death in the family, Mini-Matt just like looked at me and he's like, Ty, think about it. You said the only way this is acceptable is if somebody died. Yeah? He's like, and he can't say he died because he's him. So he's exempt from that excuse. And I go, oh yeah,
hey,
good
come on,
point,
it's Halloween.
good point. Yeah, honestly, if somebody just sent me a message that says, sorry, I died, I'd be like, you know what? They probably started using drugs. I probably don't want them working on the house. Well, either way, I apologize. That's my guff. That's why we didn't do That's Right, We're Gonna Cheat yesterday or this. But I'm excited. We have some really good games lined up for That's Right, We're Gonna Cheat next week. One of them is Beyblade. Yippee.
I don't know if you put it on your wheel if you ever do that again, but boy howdy, Last Action Hero, I cheated on that one.
Dude, I saw that you apparently are like, that is now the new worst Super Nintendo game.
I was on the fence about it, but I punched in my scores and I go back to look at it and I'm like, -1. Can I even get negative on this thing? Wait, is this thing on? Because I knock, it's out of 40, but I knock points off for when I think it's being really unfair. And that game sucks ass. That's super mean.
The LPer who claimed they died of cancer. So people claiming they died on the internet is like a time-honored tradition. I still think the funniest one is the person who was making like a Mario ROM hack who then faked their death to get a bunch of Let's Players to play their ROM hack, and then later revealed they weren't dead and were surprised when everyone was like, hey, go fuck yourself, man. Like, they were like, why is everyone so mad at me? Yeah, and then they tried to play like a puppet master angle when it's like, yeah, kind and empathetic people were kind and empathetic to you because you lied. This isn't like a brutal own, it just shows your dog shit. Yeah, Claire was on the list of people who played it, yep. Because Claire is a good and empathetic person. So anything else you've been playing that you've been really into? You've mostly been on the Mega Damage Shuffler still, yeah?
Yeah, that's been the big one. I got I was playing Next Fest. I saw a bunch of good games on there. I got one. It's like a Pokemon slash Magic or Hearthstone kind of game. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh.
They gave me the full version. Let me see here today. So I'm looking forward to playing some more of that.
I was gonna say, you have my interest. That's like a list of things I really like.
It's called Deck Tamer,
So-
and the monsters in it are awful beasts. They just shouldn't exist. But hey, you can have your own, and you can. You like you can't really heal very often, and the damage. Like the hardest part I had was I think my run failed because I wasn't willing to let my boys die. So I ended up with a bunch of injured fellas. They all died at once. I collapsed. I should have thrown those Pikachus down the toilet. That was my bad.
Yeah, played a couple demos before this. Played Buster Jam, which I think is going to be absolutely kick-ass. It's like a Mario and Luigi like Superstar Saga type overworld, but then combat. It seems to be like very fixed, like story encounters, right? Like you run into, and instead of it being like a cutscene of you fighting some guys, it's like you do a big WarioWare segment, which I love, of course. I'm a big sucker for WarioWare. I think more things should be WarioWare. Yeah, and it was like legitimately very funny as well. I think the writing was quite good. And then Skate Story was the other one, and Skate Story kicks ass, man. Skate Story is so fucking cool. I cannot wait for that full game. It's a game where you are a demon in hell who trades everything and becomes a demon made of glass and pain to get a skateboard so that you can eat the moon. And it's as normal as it sounds. The vibes are immaculate.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
and
the
then
room.
Mindwave still hasn't come out. Dreams of Ether was earlier this year, and that game's awesome. That's like secretly one of the best WarioWare games, despite being this tiny game that was free. Did you end up going too deep into Monster Train 2? I know you were like super huge on the first one.
I've played it a little bit. I need to play more of it. It's exhausting because it's so complex compared to the first one. You really have to crunch numbers. So I usually do like one run and I'm like beat. I used to play a couple hours of the other one because I could do 3 or 4 runs pretty easily and fast. They are complicated now. That might be.
Feel that.
I'm just not used to those kind of systems, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, there's always just like, you know, layers of abstraction. A lot of things too is when you play a card game a million times, you eventually start like basically developing like muscle memory for certain situations. Like you don't have to think what the optimal play pattern is, you just know it, right?
I've been winning it, but I am also on like Covenant 3, so no big deal.
I mean, that's been a big part of playing the Bazaar with friends a whole bunch. And people want me to stream it, but there's two reasons I don't. The first one being the creator is a Hearthstone streamer, and people get very weird about him, and I don't want to deal with that. And then the other part, which is even more, is it is a game that people cannot help but backseat, and I don't really blame them because I don't really know what chat would do other than backseat when that game is like, that's the only real possible line of interaction, right? And I just don't want that. That's not what I want to be doing. Fun though. Enjoy a little auto battler on a day. Started playing Infinite Wealth. That game's awesome. I really liked Like a Dragon. Like a Dragon was awesome. Super fun. Had a couple little awkward points of combat balance, but on the whole, pretty good little experience. Honestly, Smite, that would probably be a game series you would really enjoy if you ever need to kill a bunch of time and fill with a game that you probably like. Yakuza Like a Dragon. It's like very early Final Fantasy, but by way of like running around in a very funny Japanese city.
I've only played the one so far still.
Of Yakuza?
Yeah, I played the first one. I forget even which one that is. But
either 1 or Kiwami, which is the remake of 1.
Kiwami is it? Yeah.
Yeah, so the thing that's interesting about those, first of all, I think Kiwami's pretty good, but that one's like a beat 'em up, right?
Yeah.
Like a Dragon is legitimately like doing Dragon Quest. It's a new main character, and he's a big dork who loves Dragon Quest more than anything. So whenever a fight starts up, he perceives it as Dragon Quest, and therefore that's what you, the player, do. It's really fun. The awful remake, I have heard nothing but better things about Kiwami compared to the first one.
I had fun.
Yeah. Honestly, the only thing I'm missing about the original releases of 1 is the, I don't think the voice acting was good, but it was very funny.
I go bowling in that game and some fucker yells, "Kyoryu-chan," and he comes out and fucking bowls with me and skunks me. Every time.
Yeah.
He wanted to play pool.
In Yakuza 0, you get to play that guy who comes out and skunks you at bowling. He's awesome. He breakdances.
It's the degree of professionalism he brings to his boasting. Like, he knows all the pool terms when he was playing me. He knows everything about bowling. He's just here to win. He studied this before he came in. He's talking about his turkeys and shit. This guy's bowled before. He didn't come here just to bowl one time. He knows what this is.
Now, that was like the one real good highlight of yesterday is the tech who came out, younger guy, recognized one of my neighbors just when he was like walking in. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I recognize your neighbors. I play cards with them on the weekend." And I immediately recognized the OS of, "Hey, you only say cards if it's like Magic or Pokemon or, you know, like one of the, like, you don't say cards if you play poker with your friends, right?" But he was saying cards to try and cover up, you know, get that anti-nerd OS. And so I just immediately hit him with cards like what? And he was like Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh. I was like, "Oh, okay, sick. What do you play the most of?" And then, went into a big discussion of modern metas. Turns out he was a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player, so I got to talk some shit about Tenpai Dragons and Cupsy Yummy. I do not think this guy saw me and assumed I would be someone who is aware of the Cupsy Yummy meta. We were hanging out, chatting Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, getting excited for modern decks that are allowed to run triple tactics and triple tactics thrusts. What is Cupsy Yummy? So Yu-Gi-Oh has this funny habit of a lot of the most broken shit they ever print in the game is like the stupidest thing imaginable. Cupsy Yummy is like legitimately like all the monsters are like, you know those those little like UFO catcher machines where you can like pull a little guy out. They're basically those. It's like little funny like keychain charms that are shaped like little guys in cups. And they're unfucking believable. No, it's Cupsy Yummy, like CUPSY-YUNMY. Cupsy Yummy. And it's an unbelievably strong archetype. Thank you for linking the Wikipedia or the Yugipedia page for Yummy archetype.
Yummy.
That's them. That's the Yummies. And also, it's like a full squad of them. Like there's like a full set of 4. The main thing that makes Cupsy Yummy really strong right now is it is a pretty compact little engine. So you can put a bunch of other really strong cards around it and still have like a functional deck. So you get to run a lot of really, really strong stuff in the side. Like you can just basically plop a Mitsurugi engine inside Cupsy Yummy and it just doesn't affect it at all.
Think any of those start got inside the south? Are these good windows?
They must have sealed them up pretty good. I mean, I'm not spraying water into the house, I guess. God, and you don't have to like pull out the correct soap for every surface. You just switch to soap when something is stubborn.
Yeah, that was
soap
crazy.
it up.
That's
Clear
too
it
much.
off. God, that's so much better.
Having to buy individual soap for metal is already pretty rough.
Yeah. This is the greatest glow up that soap has had since the one guy discovered germ theory. It was like, you do need to wash your hands actually before you do surgery. Fell off the roof.
All right, I'm looking for more stuff here.
There's a bunch of stuff on the second floor.
I'm marking it all. I'd cleaned. Nice. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Let me through. Okay.
Nice, nice.
It's always nice when you're at like 96% and then you find a huge patch because you're like, nice, this is going to be all the way to like 99.9.
Butterfly just threw through the wall. Oh, damn.
I go to sneak past you and you immediately turn. You better be careful, Buster Brown. I'll knock you off there. Remembering why I bought the extendo. Wait, what am I doing? I'll just bring the scissor lift over here. Sometimes I'm like so stupid, man, and it's exhausting. Oh. Hey, man.
Hey,
I'm here.
welcome to the window. The central feature window. I think we gotta go higher.
All right. Load in. Oh. Oh, does this scissor lift not go higher?
Don't worry,
Oh,
I
it
got
does.
you.
There it is.
There's this thing.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, there it is. It's on these inside corners. Bada bing.
We still need a few more. Hey, you got $2 for that.
Heck. Oh, this edge of this roof is super messy. Oh, pull up the scissor lift. Yoop.
Trying to figure out where this is pointing to here.
Path? What the? Are we stupid? After. Oh.
There's a little bit of spots on here.
Block the outside edge. Oh yeah, here it is. All right, side canopy trim.
Nice.
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 Oh, and we unlocked a new item in the shop. Fuck yeah. Is there fall damage? Yeah, if you fall from a really big height, your guy goes, ah! And then your co-op buddy has to pick you up and bring you to the hospital. No, there's no fall damage. Do you want to do dog car or billboard first?
Did you say dog car?
Yeah, I already clicked it. I knew once I said dog car. I was like, yeah, he wants dog car. Why am I asking? Wasn't there a bear that straight up ate another bear last year? I mean, I assume that happens. Ooh, this car is a fucking mess, dude. I'm just pre-soaping this front. I already know.
Let us soap up the dog car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This feels like soap or it's GG's.
I wonder if I can replace that sound with something more annoying.
Like Sonic dropping all his rings when he gets hit.
Like the guy yelling the bouncer.
The bouncer, the bouncer. Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Get a load of this dog car.
Yeah, everybody loves it.
I think they don't see it like under this car a lot. Yeah, they sure do.
What kind of dog is this?
Labrador. Labrador retriever. Labrador betrayer.
I asked the professional, and she tells me it's a generic mix.
Yeah, I was gonna say my guess was a cartoon dog, you know, like the kind that would be like chasing Heathcliff around.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a breed though. I don't know if you can be like, hello puppy mill, I would like one that's like Heathcliff or chase Heathcliff around. You got
I
it?
know what dog you're talking about. He's big and like orangish yellow, and has like 2 black hairs coming out of his head.
Oh yeah, and he's like, he can pull up his sleeve, like he can pull up his fur, and if he does, he definitely has like an anchor tattoo under there.
Well, Butch from Tom and Jerry is just a bulldog. He's pretty easy to identify.
Oh yeah.
Those are development cartoons for me. Him and his son getting pissed off at this cat. That's very important to my childhood.
Yeah.
He keeps on ruining his picnic and shit. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even hate the cat. Tom's just being an asshole.
He just wants to have a nice day with his son, you know? He only gets to see him on the weekends.
What are we looking for here? The roof.
Yep, there's wiper blade. There's a couple spots on the ears. There we go. And there's something on the roof somewhere. I think it is this window. Bada bing. Dog.
They play a bark.mp3.
It did, yeah. All right, now I have bucks.
Yeah, I got a lot of money. I haven't spent anything yet. I'm gonna look at this store.
Yeah. Wash equipment, please.
I saw a tooltip about mounting yourself to the wall and swinging around while doing it. Where's that at?
What?
Can I rappel down the billboard?
Oh man, I can afford the next Cream Vista, but then the one after that is like 5,000. I think that's actually a big enough gap that I'm just gonna take the 24 hundo upgrade. Get soapy with it. Oh, you can sell your upgrades too. Oh, okay, that's nice. Adaptable nozzle. What the fuck is an adaptable nozzle?
I'm getting a new style of fella here. It's done for blue.
There we go. I've pulled out my new more powerful washer. Oh! Dude, the adaptable nozzle is sick. You can just mouse wheel up and mouse wheel down to like change how thick it is. Look at that. Get a lot of this.
I'm gonna buy the Swirl Force Surf Ace. I gotta try it out.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be for like blasting rust off shit.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna surface the floor up there with my new thing. Where's it at?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, disc washer.
That's right. This is what I was talking about. Yeah.
What the fuck? Look at that. I thought you meant like the swirly gig or whatever that other thing. Or is that?
Let's see. Yeah, there's a Swirl Force Surface. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the melee build for power washing.
There is a
Damn, there is a swing. I'm swinging with my surface.
How do you do that?
It was just up here. I just jumped on it.
Oh, like there was a swing. It's not like you deployed a swing. Okay.
Yeah, it was just sitting here. Oh, I fell off the swing.
All right, that's the other one I wanted to change. There was a setting in here that seemed insane. Dirt highlight duration, 3. And what if it was pink instead? This is great stuff.
Yeah, I'm using pink.
You can just make it last 3 times as long as well.
Yeah, it's a slow fade on 5 seconds.
Support column base is not popping, and I truly do not know why. What other colors do we have for highlight? Oh. And there's allegedly some dirt still on the support column base, and I have no idea where. All right, I'm getting up there. Oh, is this the swing?
Yeah, have a good swing.
How do you do this thing?
It's been placed, so now you just stand up and use the E key. I positioned it first, somehow.
It is not letting me interact with it.
Let's see.
I think maybe because it's too close to the hatch, so it's like opening and closing the hatch instead of. Well, see ya.
I had a pickup notification there.
I'm gonna close the hatch first, and then maybe you can get it. Did you accidentally put this swing in the worst place imaginable?
Yeah, I saw the dialogue to fix it though. I'm gonna try and get it again.
All right.
There.
Oh, is it fixed?
It just went right back there. It snapped in. There you go.
Oh, I just walked into what? I walked into it and it lifted me up a bunch, and then it was gone, and now I can't interact with it again. Okay, I'll play with this later.
What do you think of the swing?
I haven't been able to use it, so
I was trying
I
to-
have no opinions.
I was trying to use it with the disc washer and it's pretty fucked up. Put it on this side where there's no thing in the way.
No funny hatch, yeah. Whoop.
Nice.
Oh, there. Oh, okay, it's like a little like chair lift. Whoop! You
Good luck.
somehow dropped it on me. That's crazy. Oh wow, yeah, this thing. Okay, this thing's crazy. It's just you are airborne and can go up and down.
Finally, mankind's done it.
The pinnacle of technology. A chair that moves. Well, I'm glad to report this thing is working as intended. I am making short work of the backside of this thing. Nice. I got an achievement for completing a task while abseiling.
Oh, we gotta clean every stinky step.
Okay, one more panel, I think. I think that is all the back panels.
See, cruising around.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, if you want to turn on the swing, I'm done with the back.
All right. Do you think we're into a tournament for this game?
I don't know. I think we'll need a little bit more time with it, but I mean, probably. It was fun the first time. We might just want to make it a thing where we're done in a weekend, you know, as opposed to having it be a multi-month. Just
Yeah.
have people be like, hey, you need to be here these 2 days. If you can't do that, sorry, you can't be in the tournament. That's okay. That's how most tournaments work. Most tournaments, in fact, if you are not able to show up at the place the day the tournament happens, you can't be in the tournament, so it's fine.
I keep falling off this thing. How do you stay in?
I got into it and then held W to go up a little bit higher. Did you deploy it on top of the hatch again?
Well, that's just where it goes. I don't know. It just like automatically does that.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, now just don't get too close to the ground because it'll just pop you out of it once you get too low.
I've locked in.
Yeah, Smite ran a tournament for the first one. It was really, really good. Matt and I did a little bit of commentary for it on and off, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. And the fun thing was that was at a time where people were still like, speedrunning Powerwash Simulator. That's so silly. And then like, not even like a month later, there was like a leaderboard with like a ton of really incredible times for speedrunning this game in or the first one in co-op. Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, the co-op didn't take very long on any map. We did a bunch of them. We did nearly all of them.
Yeah. In particular, there's a couple maps where if you have 4 players, it's unbelievable how fast you go. Like the fucking treehouse, right? The treehouse, which is normally like a nightmare level, is so quick with 4.
I still haven't
Well, it's
seen.
a good it's a good speedrun game, and then I think it also is just like a very fun co-op speedrun game. Because even if somebody isn't like, you know, pulling world record times or whatever, they're still contributing, you know? Like everyone does a little bit. You're never slower because you have someone on your side, you know?
These ladders are awful.
Yeah, I'm doing the steps on this side.
They're rusty too. It's one of those. I noticed I don't have the like advanced dirt machine that tells me how awful this dirt is and what it is made out of, like oil and stuff. Maybe that's an option somewhere.
Maybe, or I think that maybe they just streamlined it to like not tough stuff the one is really good at, and then tough stuff the urban is better at. That's like kind of it.
Yeah, I think the urban just has a smaller area of effect and does better work on whatever.
Yeah. And frankly, soap seems just broken, so just like do soap as much as you can, you know?
Yeah.
Right in there.
I couldn't trust the device less than that chair you're in real life. I'd be getting a big stick to clean this with. I don't think I'd be in that chair.
Dude, yeah, especially a chair with like no back support and like no tie-ins or anything. I always see, you know those pictures of like old-timey guys building skyscrapers where they're just like sitting on the edge of the skyscraper eating lunch, not giving a shit?
Yeah.
And people are like, wow, those guys were so brave. That's so impressive. And I'm over here like, those guys were fucking stupid. Do they know how bad it is to fall? Like, are they, Chad, are they stupid? Do they not know?
They're ununionized is what they are.
Yeah, they don't have enough time to go down and eat their meal on the ground like a regular human being.
I'm sure some of them fell, and you don't hear about it because that wasn't a corporate concern back then, I don't think.
Yeah.
I remember in like 4th grade, I was watching a documentary on that era, and then some rich guy said, I can hire one half of the working class to kill the other, and that's when I decided I was going to eat the rich.
Yeah. Smart.
Nice sign. Town of the year.
We have to clean these things?
Man, we got a lot of things left. The stairs on the way up here is also dirty. We have, there's a scaffolding we can use. Well, the underside sucks, though. It looks like we're almost done. I'm checking the list, and then I look under the underside. We're only halfway.
Oh, it won't let me open the hatch now. There we go. Like, I know my ass didn't clean this hatch. Underside all these freaking railings. Probably the front of them as well, now that I'm thinking about it. We probably didn't clean the front of these. The biggest problem I have with the chair right now is since it's not like a button you press to activate it, you just bump into it. A couple times I've been cleaning other things and I just snap into the chair and it's like super disorienting.
Yeah. You can pick it up and put it on the floor, at least. Folds up real nice. I've jammed the scaffolding into the billboard.
Is that good?
Seems like it's okay. The other scaffold is shorter, so that's the better one. One of these is too big.
Yo, Spotty! Yeah. The Powerwash Simulator 2 just fully released. And it immediately has all of the features that they added over the course of Powerwash 1 to make it really, really fucking good. So it's like, at least it seems to me, like it's really, really fucking good. It seems like it's like, hey, did you like Powerwash Simulator? Great news.
Yeah.
Also, they buffed soap, which, huge. I'm cleaning these with the Live Moss lifestyle.
Looks good. I think we got most of them.
Yeah, I gotta get the outside of this one. Yeah, 'cause there's still more on top. Nice.
This is way better than last action hero.
Yeah, I would hope.
I've never seen a less
Oh.
Arnold-looking Arnold than the guy in that game. He looks like, I had trouble even identifying somebody he looked like. He looked like, just a regular old dad, like 45, bald, black hair. I don't know.
I wonder if they like couldn't get the likeness rights.
They also made all the enemies look like that, too. It's kind of like you put on a different outfit and punch yourself.
Interesting. Maybe they just didn't give a shit. Maybe that's what I'm realizing.
stuff's so far away. I might need to move my lift here.
Doing my best with this funny little scaffolding, but it's like got a really awkward angle. Oh yeah, finishing a section and hearing a ding, that's why you play the game, you know? That's what it's all about.
I'm waiting for it. This platform underside panel is not giving me the business.
There's a little bit more over towards me that I couldn't get because of the angle.
The scaffolding placement is still crazy.
Nice, there we go. Oh, I accidentally got on the chair. Nice. Sorry, found a cat I had to pet real quick. You know how it is.
Cat.
See a cat and see a cool cat, you gotta pet. Oh, the underside of this thing? Yeah. Rear frame and rear brace.
I don't see anything. Damn.
Also don't see anything. Maybe I need to change my color to blue. This is all a very yellow and tan frame. Oh. Like right in these ovens.
Ah.
Hey.
That took a while. It's a pretty tough stage.
That one was, yeah, there were a lot of very awkward angles on that. I love that the replay doesn't show where the scaffolding is, so it just looked like you were like hovering in midair for half of that. Yeah, crunchy and milk. So I think it does. First of all, it automatically does it at the end, but you can always. Sorry. Go into the tab menu and click on a thing, and it will, through walls, highlight which object you need to clean. And then you can change the color of your indicator. Like right now, mine is blue, which is really, really nice for a level like this one that's very, very orange. Like the default color might be a little iffy here, but not so much, not so much with the blue. Yeah, right now Smite and I are running the matchup of you have pink dad vision and I have blue dad vision, so like nothing escapes our notice. These are two dads that can see everything. Oh, I'm out of soap. No.
I'll take my money back. I want to buy the Prime Vista upgrade here.
Hey, what are we at money wise? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm only at 860. Oh, wait, that's my P points. Is that different than money? Are there two different currencies?
I don't know what E points are for.
Oh, yeah, it is. So it's P points are cosmetic, and then the upgrades are dollars. So they separate out buying cosmetics from buying upgrades, which is like, hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. That's so smart. That's so smart, letting me enjoy my P points and not have to worry about being suboptimal. I think which one of these makes me look the most like Mickey Mouse. Yeah. Love to spend all my pee to get a yellow outfit.
I don't see it updated on yours. I wonder if that's a thing I can turn on.
Oh, you don't see me as yellow? Because I see you in the funny gecko suit. It might just be next loadout, next load in. Or I might have bought it and not equipped it. It's hard to tell from my end. Oh, yeah. I bought it, but I did not equip it.
Look good. Look like a bee.
Thanks. Thanks. That's always what I'm trying to do, you know? You know me. I love looking like a bee. Honey. I was also hoping I could juggle the gnome like Dante Fens. I was extremely planning on just throwing a gnome in the air and juggling it with my power washer. Maybe in a future update, they'll make a gnome that's light enough for me to juggle.
Yeah, that's a Half-Life challenge. Ugh.
Oh yeah, carrying a gnome. Yeah.
The whole game.
See, I wonder if maybe with 4 players we could get enough juice, like high power. If we get like the final washer and get 4 of us. This door's a fucking mess. What do you think is the funniest thing to shoot with a power washer? And do you think there's footage of it on YouTube?
Cotton candy. In the form of like a man.
Yeah, how long could cotton candy like hold up for realistically? Oh, that is actually a good answer, a pinwheel. So, Nab, I think what you really want, if you want to make something spin in a way that's very funny, is you put like a bearing, like a skateboard bearing, a skateboard wheel bearing, into a water jet, like the kind you use to like cut metal in a shop and stuff. Because if you mount it up and put it under a water jet, it will spin so fast that it starts to expand and then it will explode. It's so funny.
I got disconnected.
Oh no! Let me see if I can just re-invite you. Fight player. Fight.
Oh, we unlocked furniture in the home there, apparently.
What the? Wait, we can go home? We don't just have to wash forever? What?
The
Are they
P-points
sure?
By Power Couch.
Oh shit! A fidget spinner with a power washer? Yeah, that makes sense. Cause yeah, that is also like a bearing, right? It's a bearing in a funny little toy wheel. I don't know if it'd be funny to shoot a healthcare CEO with a power washer, but it would be based. But Ty, it's not based to commit murder. I agree, which is why we need to take out these healthcare CEOs, because they've killed before and they're gonna kill again.
I'm stuck in the game doesn't exist screen here. Let me try this one. No, it's not working.
Let me press the manual save button. And then how do I go back to... There we go. Okay. There's like a board on the wall, but I would love just a menu. Is there just a menu I can do for jobs? There is. Very good. All right, I'm redeploying. Okay, I have left and restarted the mission. I am going to invite you. Try joining through that. Hey, there we go. Well, oh, it probably needs to load you in the dirt maps and all that. Welcome back. Nice. Footage of a skateboard wheel being blown up on a water jet. Fuck yeah. Is it sick? Does it like turn into a really big circle before it pops like a balloon? God, that shit's fun. Like, you don't expect something to deform like that, but it's like truly an incalculable amount of force. Oh, you disconnected again?
Damn. Wonder why.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a good 2 hours of it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do you want to call it here for session 1, and then
Yeah, seems good
pick
since
this
the
up
tech
again
is,
sometime soon?
the tech vibes are off now.
Yeah. It would seem like we are randomly disconnecting for some reason. Will the speedrun use the soap? Yes. Without question, it will use the soap because the soap is crazy and it's so fast. Are you going to keep streaming after this?
No, I'm good. We had banned the soap in our tournament because it was like, buy it, but in this I certainly would use it for that too.
Yeah. All right, let me find somebody to raid y'all over to. You know what? Teddy's doing a random wheel of games. I gotta support the homies who are doing too many games in a big pile, so I'm gonna raid over to Teddy Ross. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Yeah, glad to see you and glad to play with you, Smite.
Yeah, thanks for
The
playing.
game, it's good. Love to wash. I'll catch y'all around. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed the demo. Hope you enjoyed the wash and take it easy, everybody. Have a great night.
Have a good one.